Hi friends, now let us proceed to page number 9 of the lesson Sindbad Second Voyage Unit 1.1. Previously we read that Sindbad, who reached an island, he fell asleep. Unfortunately, he was left behind on the island. He was shocked for he was alone on the island. So now let's start and read further. I climbed a tall tree and looked towards the sea, and I was excited to see a huge glittering white object, but could not make out what it might be. Getting down from the tree, I came near it. It appeared to me to be a white ball of giant size and height, and when I touched it, I found that it was very smooth and soft. I walked around expecting to find some openings, but there was none to be seen. Now children, in this paragraph, he was left alone, so he climbed a tree to look all around, and he saw a shining object. So he went near it and thought it was a white ball of a very big size. So he touched it and found it smooth and soft. So let's see to the meanings. Huge. Now children, let's see to the meanings in this paragraph. Huge is an adjective. The meaning is very big. Glittering is also an adjective. The meaning is shining. Now children, I hope you know what are adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. Now we have a phrase, looked towards, means to look ahead. Let us use this phrase in our own sentence. After the competition was over, we looked towards the announcements of the results. Now we have to frame a question for the line given. I was excited to see a huge glittering objects. Now how should we frame a question, children? The question will be, what was I excited to see? Question mark. Now let's see to some adjectives from this passage. The adjectives are huge, smooth, soft and glittering. Now let's see the next paragraph. I however counted that it was at least 50 steps round. By this time the sun was about to set, and it quite rapidly it fell dark. There I saw something like a huge black cloud come over me, and I saw with wonder that it was a bird of extraordinary size. I remembered that often sailors spoke of a wonderful bird called a roc, and it struck me that the white object must be its eggs. Now here children, he was moving very fast. It was quite dark. He saw a very huge black cloud coming over him. It was not a cloud, children, but a huge bird called roc. Then he thought that the white object must be the egg of this bird which he saw earlier. Now let's see to the meanings. Extraordinary is an adjective, means very unusual. Wonderful is also an adjective, means beautiful. Now we have a phrase, it struck me, means it seems to me. Let us use this phrase in our own sentence. It struck me that it was going to rain, so I carried an umbrella. Now children, let's see the third para. Sure enough, the bird settled upon it, covering it with its wings to keep it warm to hatch it. I was sitting close beside the egg. One of the bird's feet, which was as large as the trunk of a tree, was just in front of me. Adjusting myself, I settled securely in it, by tying myself to its feet in the hope that when the roc took flight the next morning, it would carry me away with it from the deserted island. And this was exactly what happened. As soon as the sun rose in the morning, the bird woke from its nest, carrying me up and up into the air till I could no longer see the earth, and then suddenly it swooped down that I almost lost conscious. In this para children, the bird sat on the egg to hatch it. Now you know what is the meaning of hatching it? So that a baby bird comes out of the egg. He sat near the egg. He tied himself to the bird's feet so that when the bird took flight, he would be carried along. He was carried in this way from the deserted island. Now let's see to the meanings and some other grammar. Now the meaning for hatch. To make a baby bird come out of the egg. Securely is an adverb, means safely. Consciousness is an abstract noun, means able to feel, hear or see. Now there's a phrase, swoop down. The meaning is to come down upon seeing something. Let's use this in our sentence. The vulture swooped down when it saw its prey. There are few antonyms, means opposites. Warm, cool. Close, open. Deserted, inhabited. Now homonyms means same spelling but different meanings, like trunk, it's a part of a tree. Trunk, a storage box where you can keep your things. Desert, a large area covered with sand. And desert, a sweet dish. Now here you can use this in your own sentences also. Like desert, Thar is a very big desert. And desert, I like gulab jam for desserts. Thank you children. Spelling wrong.